Tensions are boiling over in the Middle East, and tonight, Iran has issued a direct, unprecedented warning to the United States. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has called out former President Donald Trump by name and delivered a powerful message. If the U.S. joins Israel in attacking Iran, the consequences will cause irreparable damage. This is a crisis with global implications. Let's break down what was said, what it means, and what happens next. Khamenei's message to Washington. In a rare and highly provocative statement, Iran's supreme leader didn't hold back. He directly criticized Donald Trump's recent threats and issued a chilling warning. Any U.S. military involvement will bring irreparable damage not only to Iran, but to the Americans themselves. Khamenei called Trump's comments absurd rhetoric and said the Iranian people will not surrender under pressure. His tone made one thing clear: Iran sees any U.S. strike, even indirect support, as a red line. What triggered this escalation? Former President Trump recently issued a public statement claiming that the U.S. has total control of the skies over Iran. He demanded Iran's unconditional surrender and warned Khamenei personally that he knows where he is. Though he claimed he would not act for now, the threat sent shockwaves through global diplomatic channels. Iran's leadership views these remarks as a prelude to possible U.S. intervention on Israel's behalf. Iran's military response and strategic threats. Iran has responded beyond words. Its foreign ministry has warned that any U.S. involvement could trigger all-out war. They've also hinted that American military bases in the region, possibly in Iraq, Syria, and the Gulf, would be legitimate targets. Iranian officials have emphasized that their military is on high alert and that their missile forces are fully capable of striking back with devastating precision. The nuclear threat. Irreparable damage. What does irreparable damage actually mean in this context? Iran's nuclear infrastructure includes high-risk enrichment facilities. A strike, intentional or accidental, on one of these sites could unleash radioactive fallout. Khamenei's warning isn't just political, it's potentially environmental and humanitarian. If these sites are hit, the contamination could spread across borders, affecting civilians across the Middle East. This is what Iran is signaling. They're not bluffing. They're raising the stakes to a level not seen in decades. Global reaction and regional stakes. Across the globe, the reaction has been one of alarm. Diplomatic efforts are underway to cool the temperature before a military misstep spirals into a broader regional conflict. Allies and adversaries alike are watching what the U.S. will do next. Russia and China have already signaled opposition to any U.S. escalation. Europe, caught in the middle, is urging restraint from all sides. Meanwhile, Israel continues its operations against Iran-backed forces, maintaining its position that it will not allow Tehran to reach nuclear weapon capability. Trump's strategy, threat or bluff? Is Trump actually preparing for war, or is this a high-stakes negotiation tactic? Some say he's posturing to pressure Iran back to the table. Others believe he's laying the groundwork for a dramatic military campaign if diplomacy fails. His warning that he's running out of patience suggests a clock is ticking behind the scenes. Is there still a chance for diplomacy? Iran maintains that while it will never submit to threats, it remains open to negotiations if those talks are based on respect, not intimidation. For now, diplomatic back channels reportedly remain open, with mediators from neutral countries working quietly to de-escalate the situation. But every passing hour without dialogue increases the risk of a miscalculation. What comes next? This crisis is unfolding in real time. Here's what we're watching closely. Will the U.S. increase its military presence in the region? Will Iran preemptively act to send a message? Can cooler heads prevail and pull the situation back from the edge? With both sides issuing ultimatums, the next few days could define the future of the Middle East. What do you think? Should the U.S. stay out of the conflict entirely? Is Iran bluffing, or are we truly facing a possible nuclear confrontation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This is a conversation that affects all of us. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update in this high-stakes global story. Thank you for watching. Stay alert and stay safe.